Good morning, Maple Grove. Mr. Neville here, back with Good Morning Grizzlies. I know I missed you a majority of the days last week. Mr. Neville was in and out of the building with sick kids, and I was sick on Thursday and Friday. Just stayed home as an extra precaution. Want to make sure I didn't spread any germs to everybody, just trying to keep everybody safe. And so Mr. Neville was home taking care of kids, and I wasn't able to film Good Morning Grizzlies. So anyway, we're back. It's Monday, November 9th. I'm so excited to see you, excited to be back in the building. I do not like being home, especially when there's kids in the building. I like being here with all of you. So, Make a Difference Monday, all about random acts of kindness and all about making a difference in the world. And so when we think about that, we had a historic event happen on Saturday. So the presidential election was last week. It took them a majority of the week to count the rest of the ballots. There was lots of mail-in ballots and things like that still had to be counted before they could declare the winner. And it was a relatively close election overall, but then on Saturday they declared the winner. So regardless of your politics, still a historic event. Regardless of who you thought or who you wanted to win, the exciting thing is that the new vice president of the United States is a woman. Her name is Kamala Harris. First time in history that this has happened. She is also not white. She is of Jamaican and Indian descent. Her parents were immigrants from India and Jamaica. So really, really exciting time, I think, because we are really working towards a world of equality, of equity, where everybody is treated the same, regardless of gender, regardless of race, regardless of what they look like or where they come from. And in our history, that has not always been the case. There have been times, and even still today, where people are treated differently because of the color of their skin, because of their gender, because of where they come from. And at Maple Grove, we work really hard to not treat anybody different regardless of any of those things. But unfortunately, that has happened in our history and sometimes still happens in the world. So the fact that we now have a woman vice president, I am so excited thinking about all of the strong girls and women that we have in our Maple Grove community, and what this shows for potential for all of you. I think it's just amazing and really exciting that this happened, and I think it's a stepping stone on the way for there to be a woman president someday, which I just think would be amazing. And so in her acceptance speech, Kamala Harris said this. This is a quote from part of her speech, and she said, "You never have to ask anyone's permission to lead, just lead." And that got me thinking about our energy bus principles of you're the driver, right? And really taking control of your thoughts and your actions and going after your dreams, but it's also about creating a positive vision. So you might know that Kamala Harris was trying to become the nominee from the Democratic side for president, and she didn't win that. Joe Biden did, but then she still wanted to make a difference in the world. She still wanted to serve our country. She still wanted to make things better for everybody. So she accepted Joe Biden's invitation to be the vice president. And now she is going to have the world stage to really make a difference and really make things better in the way that she thinks that they need to be better for all of us. And so just really exciting times. So I wanted to talk about that a little bit this morning and really just promote this idea that, we talk about this a lot at Maple Grove and sometimes it doesn't happen in the world, but, we're all equal. We're all in this together. We're all trying to make a difference and support each other, and really exciting that Kamala Harris is now the vice president. All right, so we are in November, which is leading us towards Thanksgiving. And so, I'm going to switch the jokes and the fun facts to Thanksgiving theme. But before I do that, just want to do one announcement. Energy Bus Award winners, congratulations. I have your awards in my office. We are not able to do it the way that we normally do it, where I just call everybody down and take everybody's picture at once. We're going to have to do a classroom by classroom, so I'm going to try to get that done throughout the course of the week. So just hold tight. I'll call you down when I'm able to take pictures, and we will hang your pictures up, and we'll get your award to take home. But congrats again to all the Energy Bus Award winners, and a huge, huge, huge shout out to the 4th and 5th grade remote classroom, guiding the ship, running our first virtual Energy Bus assembly, and our 2 news anchors, Taylor Johnson, Brett Mendez. High five from Mr. Neville. Fantastic, fantastic work. All right, so You heard me mention last week Thanksgiving facts. There was only 5 women at the first Thanksgiving, is what historians believe, right? So just kind of think about where we came from Thanksgiving to where we are now, and just the treatment of women in general around equality. And now we have a woman vice president. Really, really, really exciting to think how far we've came. Now, America first called for a national day of Thanksgiving to celebrate their victory in the Revolutionary War. And this was after the Battle of Saratoga, which is in New York, which happens to be Mr. Neville's hometown. And that is considered to be the turning point in the Revolutionary War. And after that, the citizens said, hey, we need to have a national day of Thanksgiving to celebrate this. Now, it took about 50 or 60 years before this actually became a national holiday, and that was in 1863 when Abe Lincoln said that there would be a Thursday in November called Thanksgiving National Holiday. So that's where we are. And then another interesting fact is you guys might know that the national bird for the U.S. is called the bald eagle, but Ben Franklin, who's a famous American, did lots of neat things. You probably have talked about him over time in your social studies class. He really wanted turkey to be the national bird, which is really interesting because you heard me say last week that turkeys were not even part of the first Thanksgiving. So just interesting how things change. So 2 jokes for you to send you on your way. Who is not hungry on Thanksgiving? And that's the turkey, because he's already stuffed. And then what's the best dance to do on Thanksgiving? It is the turkey trot, of course. All right, friends, great to see you. I'll see you around school today. Have a great day. Make it a great day or not. The choice is yours.
I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, of the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, and justice for all. Thank you. Have a great day.
Go ahead,